Welcome back, everybody. Time for us to continue our march forward. I think the plan for this video might be a bit longer than some of the others, is to basically re-roam my way north, Shaden Hall, while tagging Alien Ruins. I already have one marked on my map, so if you want to move in the same direction, we're going to be moving along the road. Ideally, once we have the final recommendation, I need to probably do another re-roam after that, because I need to make sure that we are clocking on for level 20 before we reach, before we start getting properly into the Mages Guild. So we'll get all the recommendations, we will gain access to spell crafting, which is also going to make a big difference in terms of being able to level up our spell skills, at which point we'll be able to basically absolutely crush the leveling process if we wish to. The farm for master alchemy stuff is already out on the channel, but I'll try and make it a bit later in the playlist, because I don't really want a level 17 minimum video this early. I mean, I'm level 16 and I've done quite a bit, because obviously in between videos and stuff I do move around a little bit just to make sure I've got things ready and clearing out inventory, this kind of thing. Oh hello, we got a bandit on the road. We ain't playing your game, buddy. Oh no no no. And we need level 25 to get the shield that I want, so we have got to get that moving, as it were. Probably in a position now we need to start coming off of the road. So we're going to be heading over this way. Or maybe I'll delve into a couple of caves along the way. You guys definitely should be clearing things out. Leveling is not an issue. It's just, you know, making sure you are using the character a lot. Which I guess, being as we haven't, you know, done a ton of fast travel, works to our advantage. All of the people that naysay me and say, oh, just fast travel around to the to get the recommendations that rush the Mages Guild, and then they get a worse version of what we're going to get, well, that's their fault. Because we are going to get a beast of an amulet out of this. There's a plant, a bit weird. Something was going off around the trees there. I'm expecting some kind of patch on Monday. I reckon the Monday after launch we're probably going to see some fixes. I've had a fair amount of crashes, and I think it's going to get addressed. Maybe I'm hoping in vain, though. I guess we'll see. Alright, so we're almost there. Macamentain. I'll bring it up on the map once we reach it. I guess to make this video a little shorter, maybe we'll skip over. We have a well. That means it's a good time for me to pump something up. Let's go with yeah, 45 fatigue. Get the restoration rising. Mostly so that we have access to all the different fortification abilities, which allows us to enchant stuff. We are getting closer now to that point of the game. All these lovely flax seeds everywhere, perfect for me. And then I'll withdraw the power, we're good. It's always nice to find a fast travel point with an alien well. It doesn't even have enemies outside. This is perfect for, you know, you could spend 3 days here right now, power up any of your self-buffing skills, and you'll be good. Now I'm going to head on in. We'll make this a quick one. Maybe we'll do like one dungeon per video, but I'll skip through this one, let you guys know what it's like. Alright, so just back outside the dungeon. It is important to clear this one because it has a statue in there, which again, we are clearing out. I am not too heavy, so we'll continue moving to the north. As I said before, we're going to be just clearing our way towards Shaden Hall. I believe the next one is kind of like this way that we can reach. So near the end of the end of the Nibonay Bay. So that should be pretty good. We're going to head that way. Probably not too much else for me to say. I did get loads of stat ups in there. And, you know, anybody wanting to farm some necromancers, pretty good in there. They're actually dropping black soul gems now, which is good. So, this next one has another well. I may decide that, you know, with 2 wells and the ability for you to burn a load of mana and therefore level up, I'm gonna go ahead and get my level 17 before we head into the next one. Trying not to sleep and level too far ahead, just in case, you know. But the next recommendation is very simple. It should be pretty good. Although people have said, with the high elf, it's pretty difficult to get in for the thing we need to do. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. And cross the river. A little swim, always good for your athletics. Although apparently it takes something crazy like 70 hours to max out your athletics, which is kind of cool. I guess that should be the estimated playtime of your game. But right, we'll skip forward to this one. All right, so made it to the ruin. And we have the well down here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the well. Get my mana topped up. My inventory is looking fine, but I do want to level up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get that done. I'm going to empty my inventory out. And I'm going to have a level. And then we're going to go and continue training up the armor skill. Heavy armor skill, should I say. Make sure you guys can see where that is. I can't remember if I showed it or not. Everything's all bleeding together at the minute. I'm so sorry. Not sleeping in between doing a lot of stuff, so we're gonna head on in.
You seek my help?
Have my sleep. I believe that I'm now onto, yeah, I'm onto things that don't even really matter now. So I'm gonna put one into luck. 4 into agi, 4 into speed. I actually prefer speed, to be honest. So let's do that. This is actually going to be very dangerous if we continue the playthrough the way I'm planning to do it, because the amulet that I'm planning to use actually reduces strength and endurance. So for me personally, I'm going to be taking a significant risk on some of this. I'm going to store that. I'm going to store this black soul gem, which is empty. That's interesting. That'll be fun for later. We can get that filled up. That is also empty, so we'll save that. Yeah, we'll sell the rest of this. Let's store all my alchemical goods. I'll sell the alembic. Now that I've got a good method for getting master stuff, this can all go. I'll wait until we have the best equipment. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we've got enough to sell to cover my training costs. It's kind of funny. Still haven't hit the top of where my experience points are yet, which is funny because we're about to add a load more from the heavy armor training. So, make our way. City District. Decided to keep this bit in just in case. I can't remember if we included the cycle for each time that I level. I don't want people to get lost. I'd rather repeat this at least a couple of times and it maybe be boring than it not be in. Let's make it daytime, please. We can head on in. Just in case I haven't seen it before, this is the dude that's going to give us the heavy armor training. He'll take you all the way to 70.
I can show you some new things.
It can get expensive, so we need to make sure we're still selling stuff here. Can't see what the next cost is going to be. I should have paid attention.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
But I think it was on about 6 grand, so that's taking me down by 2.5k there. It's fine. I don't know which bow I'm using.
Bargain. You
That's
drive
alright.
a hard bargain. That seems a fair price.
It's not the most important thing. I'll get another one if I need another bow.
That's a fair.
I don't need lockpicks anymore.
You got a great deal there. A fine transaction. A good price for a good customer.
Yeah, I just sold my bow. That was stupid, but never mind. I should have dropped the Fall Stones off. That's 4 weight I could have saved. That'll do.
A pleasure to be seeing you.
Let's see. And Mercantile's gone up as well. More experience, it's fine. I don't want to rush it because if I do, then we end up burning through loads of gold and we don't have amazing gold right now. It's improving, but it's not amazing. Just check these other shops for now. Once your Mercantile gets high enough, you can actually just sell it all to one person.
What can I interest you in?
But for now, we got more stuff to get rid of.
That's a fair deal.
I'm not going to keep those either.
A fine transaction.
Got enough dwarf arrows. Where's the alchemy stuff? Did I sell it already? Must have.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh well, no bow. That's fine. I wasn't using sneak attacks much anyway. We definitely have spell scrolls to sell.
Ed.
Oh, I can't sell you spells.
Good day.
Well, don't you suck? Alright, well, that's enough of me faffing around in shops and loot screens. Let's go back. And we'll pick up at Nornal. Let's go and have a look. Maybe I'll include this one. We skipped the last one, so at least then we have one dungeon in here, something a bit more exciting than just nothing. Although this one does have a quest associated with it. I really wanted to do it. Let's go in. Just in case there's a dead end. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. The quest isn't a big thing. To be honest. I know which quest it is. Dark Brotherhood quests. Hello, rat. It's fine. We can get around. Broken stones are always welcome. Level 17. We now have a chance to get Master Alchemy Tools, which is good. The higher we get, the better. So we want to get to 20 for the Mage's Guild, 25 for my shield. So we're getting close. Oops. I really don't know what this is for. It's so weird. Makes me think it's unfinished. Get that block skill going up. It's not necessarily important, but if you want to get into master difficulty, having block leveled is very good. So the way it works is your block skill when you block is basically a percentage of additional damage reduction. Come on then, get you down.
That the best you can do?
Getting my skills up for free instead of paying for every single one is obviously a good saving. That's worth gold on its own. Nothing there that I want. What we got? Where's the switches? There's one. Oh, only one Volastone. Someone already beat me to the other one. Oh yes, the other one's up here. I actually did this on the stream as well. Well then, attack. Slash, attack me. I want my skills to be powering up, thank you. Oh look, we got a bow back. Hey, I said we'd get another one. More Valor Stones. If I ever get desperate for gold, I suppose I have a lot of these to sell. Alright, let's clear the rest of the dungeon then. we could do it back to front. But I guess we'll do it the right way around. Thank you. A nice Valor Stone. Mixed in with the crystals there. Then we have the stairs on the other side. Let's do that.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Was it now? Hey. Spell damage skipping the armor is very nice, right? They look like really high numbers, but the weight is still a problem. 40 to 8, 20 to 1, that's not bad. Take that. Where did you drop down from? I don't know where he came from. Acrobatics is continuing to rise. Oh, there was a door. Oh wait, no, he must have dropped off the ledge. He dropped off the ledge. Why did he drop off the ledge? Right, let's go find that other door. Because that's going to be up there. Yeah. Interesting. I don't want to do it the naughty way. We could just jump up there, but let's actually find the way we're supposed to go. Just in case somebody hasn't been doing much jumping. Oh man, that's not one. Here we go. Let's just out here to the right. It's easy. We can't get through there though. So where's the intended route? I don't know. Right. Well, we're gonna do it the way that we can do it because I'm not gonna waste your guys' time away just watching me mess around when we could be progressing, which is ultimately what's important. Oh, hello. No one's worried about crap. Sorry. We'll find out now. We go this way. Right, so this is where the dude dropped off from, I think. Oh, we were supposed to swim, were we? Is that a fish? It is, I can see it. Get away from me. That's actually quite eerie how it bubbles near you like that. I'm glad we came, because I'd have missed all this otherwise. Where's the stairs? Ow. There must be a way out. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. Why have they done this to me? Is it going to be a swim? Right. That's where we came. Well, I assume that, yeah, that's where we came from. Can't get through that bit. I wonder if a lot of this is supposed to be locked off because of the quest. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's the... Maybe that way. I feel stupid. Why wouldn't it let me... Why wouldn't it let me find it? There's nothing in there. Surely I'm not slag around by the slotfish. I know there's the bit where you can swim down. I guess that could be path of progression, but I thought it was a dead end. This bit. Let's have a look. This is what was supposed to come later. You can't even interact with it. This is where you're supposed to get your Dropbox later. This is the actual quest bit. Something's made it through. Alright, give me a sec. No, I'm too lazy. I'm sorry. You guys are probably going to have a great time. There's going to be someone that comments down below. Hey, here's how you figure this out, dumbass. I deserve it. Right. So we're actually going to head on further north because we have Nagastani, which is another one that we have, and that was not quest related, so I'll have no excuses for this next one. So, just zoom out a bit, and it should be... Oh man, what is it with that? All the way up there. There's a few games that do that, where they have this weird zoom in at the top of the map. I wonder if that's Unreal Engine related. Anyway, so we're looking at something like this over here. That's where we're going next. Shouldn't take us too long. I'll skip over the next one so that we don't have so much faffing. You guys can see just how messy my mind is now. Oh, hello. Sorry there, buddy. We ain't having what you're selling. Almost level 20. Almost level 20. We're almost level 20. Alright, we'll skip forward a bit. Alright, so we made it to the ruin here. We're going to do one more after this, which is going to be called Belder. I'm going to head on in. Unless it's like mega complicated, you're probably just going to see me being like, hey, came out with a bunch of loot. And we'll probably go and get another level up if there's enough in here. Oh, what am I on gold-wise? I did get back up to 6k, which is good. If we can reach like 7 or 8, maybe even 9, then yeah, we're ready for level 18 at that point. Alright, so that one was in fact fairly simple. Did get some worker stones, and I do actually have enough loot to sell and probably level up again, which is good. So I can make sure I've got the heavy armor stat improving. But for now, we're actually going to continue going naturally. I feel like that's probably better. So we're going to head up to the north. So we go to Belda. If you want a reference point, I'll just bring the map back up so you guys can see. It should be just above the T in the blue road. So that's where we're going to head to. Obviously, I don't know if I've said before, but I do like to make sure we're getting good amounts of alchemy ingredients. We're going to want those. No point getting good alchemy tools if we're not going to have stuff to use with it. Oh, look. Oh, wow. I didn't know we could see that from so far away. There's the Mage Tower. It's a player home that we could have. I don't want to spend the money on it. I'd rather be leveling up and improving our gear. Soon enough, we will end up at the point where the money is going to far outstrip the speed at which we can spend it reasonably. At which point then we can start looking at... You can see that cave looks quite cool, doesn't it? We can start looking at spending on more fashionable things. But that seems to happen at around level 20, where the speed at which we level up significantly slows down at level 20, or at least it did for me. And the gear and the things that we can sell improves to such a point where suddenly money is just not an issue. Here we are, Nagastani, we have arrived. Let's see how close my waypoint was. Looks pretty good. Welcome to Belda. Make sure you got a clear Daedra. I wonder if that means we've got summoners here. And a scamp. Potentially we've got conjurers in here. That would be nice. So the plan's going to be for me to get this done. Nip back. We'll do another level cycle. Obviously you guys won't need to see me do that one because we've already done it once in this. Gotta be summoners in here. These are all summons. So yeah, we'll get this done. You'll see me say, hey, I got some good gear, probably. We'll nip back, drop some stuff off, sell some stuff, level up, get heavy armor up, and then we're gonna make our way to Shaden Hall. So, yeah. Is it conjurers? I guess we'll find out. Alright, can 100% confirm that was a profitable dungeon. Should definitely go ahead and clear that. Been and cleared out my inventory, so gold-wise, we are extremely healthy right now, all the way up to 11.8k, which means once we get this recommendation done in the next episode, I can definitely give myself an extra level, which is good. So we're going to go ahead, yeah, make our way to Shaden Hall. We do like to walk there, remember. Along the way, if you happen to see, what's it called? We should have a cave. Oh no, I'm thinking about a different place. I'm thinking about Skingrad, sorry. I was thinking about a cave that might be worth tagging along the way, but it's all good. We've got ourselves a Minotaur down there. I wonder if we can get myself another stat increase. That would be glorious. Where'd he go? There you are. I was going to say, sure I saw you. Oh man, like that spell, it's not going to help you, my friend. I'm sorry to say. I would love to get my block up. Oh. Or destruction. Everything's just flying up right now. Let's make our way along the road. Is there anything else that I want to do here then? So there's the Barren Cave, which is not quest related. We could clear that along the way. You know what, just for a quick detour, I'm going to head on in. Okay, definitely be careful in that cave. It's full of vampires. I have contracted vampire's disease, so hopefully what should happen now when we get to Shaden Hall and I visit the church is we are going to be getting ourselves healed of that. I just want to check something. Somebody asked whether or not we had weakness to magic. We do. Yeah, we definitely got it in one of the previous episodes. Pretty sure we got it in Anvil. You. Looking good. Glass bow's dropping. Look at that. 18 weight to 700. Now we are talking. We could take that, but this is too close to a town. I guess we'll sell it. Oblivion Gate is opened. Man, I really feel like we should start Kvatch. But I want to get people with a strong build before we get the Oblivion gates open. It's not that they're like mega hard or anything, but it just feels like we should be strong before we go in there. There we are. We made it to Shaden Hall. I'm going to visit the church. And then we'll go to the Mages Guild. And we should have well enough carry capacity for this to not be an issue. Water breathing is also good. So I feel like I said ages ago, and I guess I could have reminded a few more times in the series. But if you have come across anything with water breathing, whether it's a helmet or a potion, you really should have made sure that you keep one. I should have a potion of the sea. Yeah, we potion of the sea. You don't need a lot. We're not going to be in this this water for very long. You can probably do it without it as well. And we're going to get given a buoyancy spell. The game does give you opportunity to be prepared for this. But it's all good. But for now, we want to head into the church. 100%. Get this disease cured. Because otherwise, I'm going to have problems. Just double check. Looks like we're off. Fine. The gods will not allow me to turn into a vampire today. Because I'm just down, 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 up, 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 up. We have such craziness going on our character right now. The game probably doesn't know where to begin. Alright, so to the Mages Guild. I think from where we are, we look for the double bridge. Where is the water? This is what always makes it easy for me to find in here. So we get to the river. And there's a single bridge, and then there's a bit where the water splits. Look, we've got a double bridge. That's where we find the guilds. We can already see the Fighters Guild. And the Mages Guild is around the corner. Right here. So I'm going to choose to sleep, get myself that extra level. We're almost at 20, which is good. That means I can show you guys the best place to farm
What's new with you?
your what time is it? In the morning? You guys are crazy. I don't get that much gold. I don't even know if I care about clearing out the the alchemical stuff here, like we could. But it's just not necessary. Can I be cheeky? Yeah, I can. I just need to borrow it for an hour, I'm sorry. Alright, targeting speed, because I like moving faster. There we go. Speed's overtaking agility in the end.
Good day.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. Alright, that finishes this episode. The next one, we are going to have made it daytime. We'll look around the spell vendors, see if there's any effects that we need from here. And we'll get this recommendation done. So, catch you guys again very shortly.